Hey, I've got some news for you today. Alright. So, we've got quite a few things going on. Something I didn't mention, and I don't think I mentioned in a lot of other videos or at all, there are more party slots. I think I mentioned one time. There's more party slots now that was already in the game. It's already in the game. Party slots already in the game, so now you can have from 5 to 10 party slots. That doesn't mean you can have 10 party members, just that you have, you know, when you scroll past, and you can make 10 teams, which is very useful. I know some people might say, oh, you just use the save and load feature. I just think this is better. We've also got something that should have been in the game a long time ago, the quest repeat feature. Now this screenshot doesn't really show it, but there, as you can see, there's a scroll bar there. So there's several features, including allowing it to use energy pots, which I'm sure a lot of you guys are going to want to use. So as you can see right there, there's a repeat and also auto function. So most of you probably will pick auto. On king logs and things, it probably won't be that big of a deal for raids and whatnot. For trials, of course, why would you do this? Other than, like, back then there was like that one cursed doll trial which gave some rank experience points, I suppose, but anyways, we had the Final Fantasy VI Collaboration. It was one of my 3 predictions that I did in my Discord server. One of them was 5, it was 6, and 11, because we haven't had those in quite a while. All 3 of those. So, well, especially 11. 11 hasn't happened for a long time now on the JB version. So we have True Brave Shift Edgar, which is quite nice. He's a physical breaker. He's a physical DPS and breaker. Physical DPS in the Brave Shift form. And he has something that's really unique, which I think we'll be talking about very soon here. Light Armor TMR. And the usual 500 flat attack. The STMR is okay. Nothing too impressive, but it does give some Dragon Killer. It does give him flat attack, so he has 1,000 flat attack with both of those equipped. That's very nice. And the one biggest thing that I saw that he has is the 140, it was like 100% amp, I think, or something like that. Where is it at? No, it's a self ice amp of 150%. So there is some contention if he can use this at the same time as they can jump. We'll have to find out. We'll have to find that out after the maintenance is over. So we'll have to see how that goes. I was thinking that he was going to be the 160% ice impaler, but apparently he's not, because it seems like he only has 145%, which we already have. We already have that amount that Global just got, so it is what it is. We also have Sabin here. Unfortunately, he's SLB. Could have made him a Brave Shift unit, but the biggest red flag for me for this unit is look at his STMR. Not really that impressive, and are you missing? There's something a little missing there, including the 500 flat attack that normally these STMRs on the JP version have that are for that unit specifically. Doesn't have it, so what? Either he has a lot in his as his TMR reward, or he's not gonna have a lot of attack. It's a little concerning. And his kit just doesn't seem that special to me. He's just another DPS. There are so much DPS in this game now, guys, that you gotta start being a little more picky, or not picky. If Sabin is your favorite, then you should probably be pulling, because you should be using your favorites in these kind of games, right? But if you're someone who's min-maxing DPS, you gotta be more stringent. Vision card is pretty typical, nothing that special. Although there is physical TDH there, so that's a little out of the norm. We also have Gao, who I was really expecting Trans Terra or Magitech Warrior Terra, so that's unfortunate. His STMR is also not as special as these usually are. Like Final Fantasy VI units don't get this flat attack, only a Gao. And the Beast Killer is quite nice, I suppose. We get just for that. And 20% Fist Imperil, really? Not very good. Just none of that is really good. Now there's a King Mog Revamp, which was surprising to me. So, all right, King Mog Revamp. So now they're going to be changing some things here. I don't know if when this stuff is going to come to global, or if it ever will, because there's something involved that makes me think that it might not happen. So first of all, you're able to get 25 Final Fantasy 6 units. You're also able to get 5k lapis from the King Mog, and also 1000 lapis from the King Mog login. So there's possibility of it being in the yeah, it's right here in the EP. There is gonna be a lot of lapis. Now that's what I'm wondering if global is going to change that or not. There's also silver crowns, which we'll be talking about very shortly here. And there's a daily King Mog challenge. Will reward a decent amount of EP. They are changing the EP conversion rate, so now EP is now nerfed to be a lot less, unfortunately. So now you're gonna have to grind King Mog a little bit longer. That's why there's lapis in there, to make you play longer. I'm assuming this is Suda's idea, to trying to change things up, because most people on the JP side they farm EP to 100k and then they're done, like on the first or second day, and then they don't log in and play very long. So now this is going to artificially allow you to play longer and more often, I suppose. So there will be some kind of a raid box, kind of like a raid box, to do more stuff with that. So that's not too bad. And there's that silver crown. So if you get 4 of them, you can get 1 free awakening to Terra only. At first, I really thought these were the intrinsic abilities that the global side just got, or are getting, I mean, but it's not. It's actually just the regular crown, but only specifically for that one character, Terra, currently. So if you already have it, then it'll just be converted to a normal crown within a time limit. So okay, the login bonus is pretty typical, nothing that special. And now the dark vision stuff is coming with 2-handed weapons. Sadly, the staff is one of the first ones. Who's using staves? Not very many people will be using staves, so kind of copium on that one. Though there is a 2-handed sword and also 2-handed katana. Some of you guys might be disappointed that the 2-handed sword has way more magic than attack, which actually kind of surprised me. That's not 405 and 405 for hybrids. So I don't know about the sword, guys. What do you guys think about the sword? I don't know about that. The katana is very good. 4 and 5 attack is insanely high. Some lapis and daily pulls. So do you feel like we're slaying? I don't know. I don't know, guys. And you know, most of you guys are gonna be warning about that quest repeat feature. I can already see lots of comments saying that. So if you guys are more interested about it, I can make a whole video talking about it and going through it with you guys. Other than that, it's just a typical King Mog, but it's being revamped a little bit. So now you're gonna have to grind a little harder, but there's lapis involved. So I'm sure you guys will be motivated for that. Make sure you stay tuned to the channel. I'm reviewing both of these units and Gao, of course, as well. So that's 3 units in total that I'm reviewing on one video when the news comes out. Anyways, let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about all this news. Are you hyped? Are you not hyped? Would you rather have another CG Terra or something like that? Let me know in the comment section down below. I want to see your comments. I want to read them. I always read them. See you in the next video. Peace.